Okay guys, I'm asking you because so many of you recommended this curriculum to me. I want to like this so much. I do. I really, really, really want to like this. So help me. All right, so my friends, we are in week 2 of school right now. So it is the middle of August and we have started school. This is the part of the day that I do not like. Like, I find myself just like, every time that this comes around. So I know that there's a problem, at least for me, and I know that my son is really not enjoying this yet, but that's also because the subject is a little bit difficult. So what am I talking about? BJU Spanish. Now I'm using the Homeschool Hub streaming platform with this, and I have found that this is very difficult. And it's not because it's a foreign language and foreign languages are difficult. It's because the setup in here is just, it's a little bit frustrating. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to it and this is the first time I've used Homeschool Hub and I need to like get adjusted to it. But I feel like Compass Classroom was set up so much more efficient than BJU Spanish. And I'm gonna try to explain why and see if maybe any of you guys have advice, because so many of you told me just like how good this was. Like, you guys were singing the praises of BJU Spanish. So I think it's probably just me. I'm not trashing the company. I've used plenty of BJU stuff over the years. I've always liked BJU. They're set up pretty similar to Abeka. I've never had a problem with it. This is the first time I've ever had an issue. And really, it's just the organization of the curriculum itself rather than the curriculum or the stuff involved. So let me explain and see if you have any advice. Okay, so first of all, the videos are quite long and there's quite a few videos that you have to watch every day. So this is, rather than an elective, we're spending just as much time on this as we are for like language arts or for math or for like any of the big 4, like language arts, science, math, and history. Like, this is not just an elective. This is a pretty lengthy class, and it's like this at like almost every day. Again, I don't know. Is it just me? I don't think so. But we'll see, okay? So like in the actual schedule, there's quite a few videos. There's like 2 to 4 videos a day to watch. And now I'm not sure exactly the length of each video, but some of them, you know, like when you put them all together, it's a lot of videos. The videos are well done, like the instructor is great and everything, but it's just a lot of work for one day, and it's like this every day. Like, okay, so take IEW, that's video based, for example. IEW has videos on Monday and Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are video free. You know what I mean? So it's only 2 days a week that you're watching all those videos, not 5. This is like 5 days a week. I don't know if it's just like this in the beginning. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Who knows? Okay, so there's my first point. My second point is there's a lot of assignments every single day. So you're not just watching a lot of videos, you're doing a lot of assignments. And then there's a lot of work with the parents, like one-on-one. So like when he learns, like the other day, he learned like family terms. So then we had to sit down and go over different family terms and do like exercises and things like that. He had to say like several sentences in Spanish about his family, about different members of his family, things like that. And so that's taking up a good chunk of time too, because you know, we can't really fly through something like that, you know, even with an advanced kid, you know, because my son, I want to say he's pretty advanced for his age. He skipped a couple grades in different subjects, and this one's a little bit difficult for him. He's never spoken Spanish before. He's taken 2 years of Latin. And he can understand some Spanish because he speaks to a lot of people in different countries via his ham radio, and he's been doing that for several years now. So like, he understands a lot of things in different languages. You know, he understands so much more about the language than I do because he understands Latin and he can speak Latin. So that has really, really helped. And I had no idea the connections between Spanish and Latin. And, you know, not until he took this class, and I was like, I'm so glad we did Latin first. That's been a little bit helpful. So again, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I don't know. But here's the thing that is the most frustrating for me personally, okay? This is it right here. This is the thing that has driven me crazy since day one. The papers, the assignments, the answer keys, the schedule, they're all in different places. That makes me crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna show you all the materials. I gotta put my tea down, I'm sorry. I'm gonna show you all the materials that we have for this class. We have the textbook, okay? We have the activities manual. Then we have the student handouts. And then in mine, we have the other like schedule. And then you have Homeschool Hub that has a bunch of other different resources that has like the tests and the quizzes and the keys and the answer keys for the quizzes and the answer keys for the test. It's all in different places. It's making me crazy because every time he's like, oh, I need this thing, I don't know where it is. Guys, like I am not a spring chicken anymore, okay? So it takes me a minute to figure out where all of this stuff is. And like my mind is like, okay, is it in this folder or is it in this folder or is it online? Do you know how long I looked for an answer key for like one of these things the other day? Oh my goodness, I think it was like last Thursday or Friday. It took me 15 minutes to figure out where like one of these keys were. I wanted to go crazy and I was like, did I miss a book? Like I actually had to go onto the BJU website and see if there was an answer key book that I didn't buy because I literally could not find it anywhere. I was going bonkers trying to find an answer key. So please tell me this gets better. Please, somebody. Again, I love BJU. I'm not trashing BJU and I still highly recommend it. I'm just not used to this and I'm just like losing my ever loving mind at times of the day. Usually about 2 o'clock in the afternoon when it's time for Spanish. So please, someone out there tell me I will get used to this and it's going to get better because even a homeschool veteran mom like me who has been homeschooling now for over 10 years has these moments and I'm having a moment, guys. This is my moment. Help me. Somebody tell me it gets better. Love y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go. I got papers to grade. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys next time.